Welcome back, everyone. JMike58 here. Thanks for joining me. It's the next episode of the Dope Swag Money League Online Dynasty in NCAA 14. So far, the Penn State Nittany Lions are 5-0, as is West Virginia and BYU, all highly ranked teams. We're in the independent conference. As you might remember, this first year is a gauntlet. We're all playing each other. We got 12 teams, so that means 11 user matchups and at least one game against the computer. So far, we've taken down some tough opponents, but today it's going to be a big one, a top 10 matchup, as BYU's Taysom Hill sits atop the Heisman race early on, and Russell Shell, there you see him, number 5 on the Heisman list. We're going to be going up against him today. You don't want to miss how this one finishes. Trust me, it's a great one. But first, let's take a look at how things are shaping up. Penn State, right now the number 8 team in the nation, projected to be a top 20 to top 15 team within the next couple of years based on the current trends. West Virginia, who we're taking on today, is sitting, looks like in the best situation as far as the prognosticators go. Last week, you might remember, we did take down Mississippi State. North Carolina dropped TCU 35-10. Kind of expected a little bit closer contest there. Having played both of those teams and pulling out the victory against both of them. Very similar style offenses, but TCU without Trevon Boykin, that was a tough one. Oklahoma State getting thrashed in the fourth quarter, leading to a tough loss, 35-17 at the hands of Baylor. The Cowboys have yet to win, and Pitt coming out with a victory, 40-21 over Michigan State, 1-5. Not something you expect to see out of Michigan State, traditionally a team that wins a lot more games. And today we've got TCU at Pitt, West Virginia taking on myself in Penn State. BYU is going to be playing the computer in Idaho. That one could get bloody and nasty in a hurry. Washington State taking on Baylor. That one might go to a 200-point contest in Arizona. Mississippi State likewise, and then Michigan State and Oklahoma State. The Cowboys looking to get on the board with their first victory, and Michigan State does not want to be on the opposite end of that. Statistically, Christian Hackenberg sitting in the top 5 in passing in the nation right now. Akeel Lynch, even though we give him the ball early and often, hasn't quite put up the numbers to back that up. Deshaun Hamilton doing a decent job on the receiving end, showing that on the stat sheets as well. And Mr. Lucas, the strong safety, coming through with plenty of tackles so far. Garrett Sickles with 6 sacks, puts him in the top 5 nationally at this point in the season. And Wooten, along with several other guys with 2 or 3 interceptions on Penn State, leading the way. And Joe Julius has made some big-time kicks for us. We might need him today, so stick around and see how this one finishes. We've got West Virginia coming in to Happy Valley, taking on Penn State. This is not a I'm going to try and upset you type of game. This is who wants to stay in contention for a national championship, who wants to be undefeated whenever this game is over. And so stick around and enjoy this one. A high-octane offense with a lot of speed in West Virginia. Same thing on defense, a lot of quick guys. Penn State, on the other hand, not known for their speed, but maybe more for their resourcefulness, their diligence in the offensive game, their willingness to just ground and pound and throw to the tight end and throw the short passing game and even settle for field goals when they need to. As you see there, the Nittany Lions held in the red zone and have to go to a field goal, go up 3-0. Skylar Howard, on the other hand, the starting quarterback for West Virginia. This is starting to look like the white Michael Vick show all over again, as we saw against TCU. Howard on the scramble, later on the pass, the hitch. It's caught, and there is that ridiculous speed we were talking about. It is 7-3. Don't blink. West Virginia is up. But Penn State coming back, hitting Geno Lewis on the slot go is Christian Hackenberg. Akeel Lynch, the 12-yard gain. Penn State right back down, not giving up. A little hitch of their own. Deshaun Hamilton with the catch. This man is turning this season into a career one. A big catch, a big run, and a touchdown. But there's that Heisman Trophy candidate, number 5 on the list, with the big first down run. And there's another hitch route. Jordan Thompson on the catch there, not going for 6, but he does pick up the first down. But don't wait, because Shelton Gibson's hauling that one in. 14-10. We're still in the first quarter. Penn State on their next possession. Each possession is valuable when you've got a team like West Virginia that can just put up points at will. And, oh, man, having to punt is not what you want to do. And Penn State, unfortunately, had to do that. But whenever you do, you got to be able to come up with some big stops on defense. Thankfully, Jordan Lucas gets the pick there. And then Penn State pulling out some plays they haven't even used so far this season. And then it's Hamilton again once they got down inside the 5, not running the ball, instead throwing the quick go, catching the defense off guard. Penn State somehow leading 17-14. You would think in a game like this, it's the first team that gets stopped is the one that's going to lose. West Virginia right back down the field. Russell Shell just proving himself the real deal. This Penn State defense keying on Skylar Howard, but they can't forget there's guys like Russell Shell and speedy receivers. But Penn State coming up with a big stop here, forcing the field goal. Oh, and it's wide left. Unbelievable. The missed field goal. A pretty windy day. Could have thrown things off there. Penn State trying to take advantage of that, taking the 3-point lead with a minute left in the first half. Hackenberg kind of scrambling out. He doesn't get his feet set, and he throws the interception. Not only does that end the drive, but it puts West Virginia back in field goal position and maybe even more. Howard scrambles out, throws on the run. It's zone coverage, but Williams takes advantage. The interception. This game is off the hook. And on the last play of the first half, Hackenberg finds Hamilton. He clears his guy. Oh, but look at that recovery speed. Nothing but yards on the stat sheet. No touchdown. Hamilton just got ran down like he was standing still. And the Penn State kickoff coverage team, they're looking like they're standing still. The opening kickoff of the second half. Oh, man, we cannot afford to do that. It's a touchdown. Fantastic return, great blocking, tiptoeing the sideline. Penn State is frustrated. Hamilton, he's trying to take this game into his own hands. A couple of touchdowns, a lot of catches. Akeel Lynch staying in the action, running it up the gut. He's been doing a lot of zone runs to the outside. In this game, he's running it more up the gut. Kyle Carter, not forgotten, is the tight end, catching himself a little touchdown as well. Back to West Virginia and their tight end. A completion on the flag route. A little bit later, the hitch, and that's completed for a first down. Skylar Howard and Christian Hackenberg are having themselves a little bit of a competition. Russell Shell, he's trying to keep pace with Akeel Lynch, who's having a great day. But Skylar Howard, another touchdown pass, and it's 28-24 in favor of West Virginia. And a crazy off-balance throw there by Hackenberg. Penn State right back down in scoring position. Oh, man, take time and take a breath here. Where's the pause button, folks? This game is out of control. It is insane and going fast, and oh, no, it's another interception. Hackenberg has not been able to set his feet on play-action throws this year, has really struggled on those rollouts, not his strong suit. But thankfully, the Penn State defense and Mr. Campbell bails him out, tips that ball away, gets the ball back to Penn State, who gets the ball back to Hamilton, who breaks the tackle. A guy misses. And everybody misses, and Hamilton's taking it to the house. This man is possessed. His third touchdown of the game. That's number 5 for Hackenberg. We're still in the third quarter. West Virginia down by 3, though. After all this, it's just a 3-point game. Moving down the field, Zettel at D tackle stops Russell Shell. Skylar Howard, though, making up for it. Telling his tight end to run that square in right at the sticks. A fantastic call and a route back to the flag. Howard on the money once again and doubling down on the same route to the same man. And it's the same result, a touchdown. Penn State leading on Hamilton on the hitch. He breaks a tackle. He's not going to the house on this one, but it's a big first down pickup as we're sitting at a 4-point game. Geno Lewis had to sky for that one. That was a dangerous throw by Hackenberg, who later on 1st and 10, he's got Kyle Carter wide open. Touchdown. Penn State back on top. Yes, sir, the Nittany Lions with a 3-point lead. Just under 6 to go. And on the next possession, Lucas, his second pick of the day. What a timely interception. Penn State looking to stretch this lead to more than 3. Oh, my goodness. Hackenberg tried to give it back. He got locked on to Hamilton. Good thing Joe Julius has got a leg. Can he keep it true, though? He can. Oh, and it's got enough. A 52-yard field goal, I believe it was. West Virginia down by 6, running the speed option. A big hit on Skylar Howard, who unfortunately for West Virginia went down and is injured and out for about 7 weeks. But back to the more important issue at hand here. West Virginia trying to make a comeback, and on 4th and 6 with 2.5 minutes to go, Sills, the backup, throws a nice tight pass in for the first down. On 3rd and 6, he gets tripped up for a sack. On 4th and 8, he completes it once again. The backup is leading him right down the field. 1st and 10, a throw down the middle. He threw it a little too sharply, and Lucas was there for his 3rd interception of the game. Unbelievable. Who is having the better game today? It's hard to say. Lynch, Hackenberg, Hamilton, Lucas. Kyle Carter, though, he wants to put his hat in the ring, and he ices this thing with a first down to run out the clock. And a heart-thumping, fast-paced, doesn't even describe it, type of victory for Penn State over West Virginia to stay unbeaten. An incredible, awesome top 10 matchup that lived up to its billing in every facet of the imagination. Great production by both quarterbacks, both running backs. Deshaun Hamilton, 342 receiving yards on the day. That is insane for a team like Penn State. And West Virginia sharing the rock all over the place, getting production out of just about everybody in the receiving game. Skylar Howard was doing a great job sharing it. And on the defensive side, as we said, Jordan Lucas with 3 interceptions on the day. What a stellar performance by him. Some great tackling out there. A few mental lapses in coverage, but at the end of the day, it's a victory, and Penn State will definitely take it. 549 passing yards. Who would have thought that out of Christian Hackenberg? Russell Shell held in check, only 117 rushing yards on the day. Penn State lives to fight another day. West Virginia, by no means are they out of it. They still have plenty of time left in their season to make a run and to get back into the top of the BCS standings. Lucky for them, it is only week 8. So a lot of opportunity, and Penn State still got a gauntlet to run through, as does everybody in the Dope Swag Money League. A lot of user contests, 11 to be exact. You just can't take a break. So far, all these one-score contests, they're wearing thin, but it's also seasoning this Penn State team to be able to know and to have the confidence that they can fight through and find a victory, even if it means coming from behind, if it means holding on to a lead, whatever it takes. So far, anyway, they found a way to continue to win. And we've got another incredible episode coming up for you next week. And if you saw how Penn State played today and the numbers that Skylar Howard put up, this is a dangerous contest on the road for the Nittany Lions. So check back soon for that one. You won't want to miss it. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment, or share below, and subscribe if you haven't. And next time you're shopping online at Amazon or eBay, use the links I've provided in the description below to help support my channel. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.